Hey, this is Damo from the Charter Connection Fishing Charters and the Charter Vessel Diversity out of Gulf Harbour. There's not really a lot to report this week. We've had a couple of trips last weekend, and the rest of the week, yesterday, today, have been custard really. It's gale warning, and you probably can't see it very well, but there's quite a bit of westerly there now. We had a shocking night last night with probably 45 knots and heavy rain. And you can probably see the wind line further out in the bay. There's another squall coming through over the Maharangi and whatnot down there. Anyway, what's been happening is we were down the bottom end of Waiheke there, and it kind of fizzled out really, to be honest. It wasn't really a lot to keep us there, and I suggested to Chris that he shoot north and have a bit of a look up around the Carwell area, and you can sort of see that there behind me in the distance. And the fishing up there wasn't a lot better, and what we've been finding is you'd sort of get to an area, you'd find a bit of fish on the sounder, and you'd sort of swing through there, do a couple of drifts, you'd pick up a couple of fish, and then it would fizzle out and you'd just get nothing more, maybe a few rocky scorpion fish, a few blue cod, something like that, but then it was pretty quiet. So then you'd move on, and then you'd do a few more drifts, catch a couple more fish and move on, and you do this like through the day. Until you get so desperate that you end up putting the anchor down and a burley trail going with a bit of current wind together, as I've discussed before, and see how that goes. And typically you have to wait and wait and wait, and they'll eventually come on after that. So it hasn't been highly productive so far as fish numbers go. Even the size hasn't been that great, but the fish I guess are under a lot of pressure, because we're fishing in areas that are fairly sheltered from the wind, so those areas are typically inshore, and what's there is probably getting a fair hammering from the Auckland fishers that are fishing around Waiheke, and then the guys that are fishing sort of Whangaparoa and Carwell as well. So a bit of a two-edged sword really, plus the fact that it's winter, it's freezing cold, we've had the southerly trend. And even just standing here now, you're like, things are chilling down quite rapidly as that front comes through. You can see out there behind me the whitecaps are building. The next few days are going to be rubbish, but it looks like Friday, Saturday and Sunday should be pretty good, so make the most of that for sure. We'll be up all those 3 days, and then I believe on Monday, from what I can see, is that there's a little bit of northeast coming through. Now that actually might help. It might sort of get out of this offshore trend, start breaking up the shoreline a bit, wash the beaches with a bit of onshore breeze and a bit of sea and chop. And also in places like Carwell and Waiheke, where it is exposed to a bit of swell, the crabs and shellfish and stuff will get broken up and make it easy for those fish to come in and feed. Now, or make it attractive for them to come in and feed. It's not going to make it any easier. It's the same old, same old. So I would suggest once that's gone through, have a bit of a go right and close, like burley right up, and just sit there and just see if you can pull a few out of that. Other than that, we're going to be fishing a bit deeper. We're probably heading to the Colville Channel, Horn Rock, Jimmy's Fowl, Little Barrier, maybe up Norwest Reef, and we're just going to see how that treats us. So until then, until I've got some better news, hang in there and stay safe, and we'll let you know how we get on. This is Damo from the Charter Connection and the Charter Vessel Diversity out of Gulf Harbour. Incidentally, you can catch us on Facebook now, Diversity-Fishing on Facebook, and you'll see all our upcoming deals, videos and bits and pieces there, a little bit of chat here and there about what's going on. Feel free to ask questions about where the fish are at and what we're doing. It's all there on Facebook for you to see. So, and we've still got the $99 special, so if you're booking in the month of July, we'll even honour that through to August if your trip is cancelled. So $99, 10-hour day trip. You can't go wrong with that one. Laters.